Oh, man. Let me see something real quick. What year is this? Okay, that lines up. Okay, so Dorm Days. National Lampoon's presents Dorm Days. This is the weirdest National Lampoon series that nobody seems to talk about. Like people remember National Lampoon's vacation films. They remember National Lampoon's, Van Wilder even. But the Dorm Days trilogy, and you're going, wait a minute, there's a third? Yes, there's a third. I'll get into that. It's forgotten. This is 2004, and this is one of those where I never would have. By the time this came out, National Lampoon's was usually 75% of the time just total shit. 20% of the time maybe worth watching on cable. 5% of the time worth owning. Didn't bother. And then all of a sudden, this thing was being aired all the damn time on some channel, and I caught it. I'm like, this is actually not bad. Did not see down version, saw the R-rated cut. And it wasn't until probably about a year ago as I'm filming this in like beginning of summer 2024. The second Dorm Days, National Lampoon's Dorm Days, showed up on Hulu. I'm watching, I'm like, man, you know what? I want to get all these. So I started doing some research. So like, they probably ain't Blu-rays. They're probably DVDs, And that's when I found out there's actually 3. So let's get into it. Okay, Dorm Days. What it is, it's like the last day before Christmas break, if I remember right. Newmar here is made out the night before with the hot chick. He thinks they're dating now. You got Topanga, and I don't know the girl's name. She played Pam Macy on the 70s show. They're like the gossipy hot girls that live in this co-ed dorm. And all these little stories in there, you got Tatiana Ali from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air as a character who the two gossipy girls think is being beat up by her boyfriend. All these stories are like, there's a hooker that got ordered that's showing up. There's a foreign exchange student. There's a purse full of money. Just all this crazy whack. It's like screwball comedy. Let's read the back here. There's the hooker. And this case is, I got to put it in the case. This case, I got this used from Thrift Books. Dorm Days delivers everything that made Animal House a vacation standalone comedies. Unrated, uninhibited, unbelievable, raunchy. Tatiana Ali, The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Danielle Fishel, Boy Meets World, and Chris Owen. American Pie. Okay, that's Chris Owen there. Okay. Starring National Lampoon's Dorm Days, in this unrated version, Bill sleeps with more babes, more bonus, and bevy of sexual scenes to leave you gasping for days. When a foreign exchange student and a hooker, both named Dominique, show up on a college campus, the unsuspecting student bodies in for their educational lifetime. Sexy and satisfying special features, audio commentary by producers, director David and Scott Hildebrand, editor David O'Brien. He said, she said, behind the scenes of the fantasy sequence, gag reel, deleted scenes with optional commentary, and National Lampoon's Master Debaters, original theatrical trailer. Hour and 37 minutes, runtime, 2003. I grabbed this just because I love the fuck out of it. It's not great. And there's the disc. It's a fairly simple. That's the girl. I don't know her name, and this disc is not in the best shape, but she shows up in a bunch of stuff like this. If you ever watch Shameless, she's the one that shows up a few seasons in claiming to be like Kevin's ex-wife that he's still married to, and that the kid she has is his. So that happened. And they're college. Well, the next one, Dorm Days, College at Sea, National Lampoon's Dorm Days. Now, that first one's an MGM. This is a Lionsgate. So the franchise switch hands. You got Vita Guerrero. You got Newmar here again. Unrated and unanchored. Sexy Maidens, Salty Dogs. All right, now they're doing a Semester at Sea. We got the Gossipy Girls back. Vita Guerrero, who's the renewed version girlfriend of Newmar, who's trying to bang her. And it's just craziness as always. The captain of the ship they're on, his wife is played by Jasmine St. Clair, who, if you don't know her from, you might know her from wrestling. She was known for, what was it, the 100 gangbang? Like 100 or 300, like 100 guys banged her in one movie. This one is raunchier than the first one, but not as good, but still not bad. It's a goofy throwback to like the 80s titty teen comedies that you would see all the time. So, worth seeing. So, most people know these two. This one's lesser known, and this one for some reason shows up more on streaming. Like streaming service, you find this one, you find it unrated a lot more often. If you find Dorm Days #1 stream, it's usually the R-rated cut, which there is not that much difference from what I remember. It's like a matter of like a minute. Well, I look at these up, I'm like, and then they mention a third film. I'm like, there's a third one? There's no Dorm Days. And Dorm Days 3, and then I found out, oh, well, no, because it's called Transylvania. Yeah, hold on. Let's get these out of the way. Now, that was part 2. That was 2003. Part 2 was 2006, so 3 years later. This is This is a Sony release. 2000 is 4 years later. All right. Now they're going, Newmar is dating the blonde gossipy girl. And they're going to Transylvania. And just take Transylvania 65,000, take Euro Trip, and take the first 2 dorm days and put them all in a blender, and you get this movie. It's not, I don't know why it doesn't have the Dorm Days name on it. It's by the same creators. It's the same character. Newmar and a lot of the characters show back up. Let's read the back here. Stoked over the smoking Romanian hotties met online, an Uber Randy college student talks his dim-witted friends and join in for a semester of beers, babes, and bones at what they think is a prestigious Transylvanian university. When they discover themselves a creepy castle populated by torture-loving mad scientists, an over-cyber-sex hunchback, the nubile spirit of decomposed sorcerers, and a bevy of horny vampire chicks that have finally found a student body they can really sink their fangs into. Now, this one is unrated. What's the length on this? 97 minutes. This is the least of the trilogy, but it's still not bad. Honestly, for laughs, the second one's the funniest. Can I zoom? Okay. But they're not bad. And look on Amazon, look on eBay. Used copies of these are really cheap. I think before shipping, I've spent $10 for these 3 movies. And with shipping, probably about $2 each. So figure $16. So call it what? $4 a piece plus $2 shipping. It's not bad. These are probably never going to get a Blu-ray release. I don't even know if you'll probably see these streaming. Transylvania was on Tubi for the longest time. Dorm Days 2 goes between like Hulu and Tubi. The first one is that weird one, like it'll show up on Plex or Pluto. And that Pluto live stream channel shows nothing but comedy movies. It shows on there often, I've noticed, but worth checking out. For people that say National Lampoon's went to total shit, National Lampoon movies went to total shit after like Vacation. No, there's some good stuff out there. Ain't a lot, but there's some good stuff. And I mentioned before, I want to try to cover all of them. So this is technically 2 more covered, but hope you enjoy it. If you dig, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe, all the other bullshit. Talk to everybody later. Bye-bye.